Alright, in order to create your own brainstorming chart as you go, it's pretty simple actually. First, write down what the main topic is. And now you want to think about 3 or 4 different ideas related to the main topic, right? So let's draw 3 arrows or lines coming out of the main topic. And these would represent the 3 main ideas that you're going to talk about in your essay. So let's call it idea 1, idea 2, and idea 3. Now, in each idea, you need to include details. And those details will make up your paragraphs, right? So idea 1 basically is what you're going to explain in paragraph 1. Idea 2 is what would be explained in para 2. And similarly, paragraph 3 will talk a little bit more about idea 3. So that's the second part of your organizer. If you want to have like 4 paragraphs talking about your ideas, you can have idea 4 and paragraph 4. Now let's identify 2 or 3 main things that we want to talk about for each idea, right? So for example, you have details about idea 1 and you have another detail about idea 1. You can't just stop with only one detail. You need to talk about a couple of different things at least to highlight each idea. We do the same thing for the second idea, which is the second paragraph. So we talk about at least a couple of different things that are related to the second idea. And we go on and do the same thing for the third idea. We talk about at least a couple of ideas or a couple of details, that describe the third idea. So that's your organizer basically. That's what you would first kind of like chart out before you get going, right? Before you actually tackle your topic. Now let's go on and look at a real example where we put this graphic organizer into action. So our main topic, the topic that we're writing about today is, let's say, the importance of doing a daily exercise, right? The importance of daily exercise. So that's our topic for today that we are going to use in order to practice creating a graphic organizer or in order to practice brainstorming using an organizer, right? So the topic is the importance of daily exercise. Now, what's the first thing I can think of related to daily exercise? Now, the first thing I can think about when I think of daily exercise is that it has a lot of physical benefits, right? We all know that exercise is good for us. It has a lot of good physical benefits. And when you say physical benefits, it means it makes you stronger, it makes you fitter, it makes you more agile. These are examples of physical benefits. The second thing I can think about related to the importance of daily exercise is that it has mental benefits, right? Exercise increases the levels of the happy hormones and makes you feel good and makes you feel more energized and calmer mentally. And the third thing I can think about is that daily exercise improves your quality of life. It enhances the quality of life, right? So now let's go back to the first idea, physical benefits, and add some details, couple of details that will help us to shape the paragraph, the first paragraph that talks about physical benefits. So let's see, what can we think about as a physical benefit of exercise? One benefit can be that it reduces the risk of heart disease, right? Daily exercise is recommended according to your physician's guidance in order to help reduce heart disease. The second benefit I can think about is that it helps us to deal with or decrease obesity and also the other health problems that might arise due to obesity. So that is another health benefit, which is a physical benefit that I can think of, right? Which might help with weight loss, decreasing obesity, which in turn contributes to a lot of other favorable outcomes. Now, the next idea that we had was that daily exercise has mental benefits. So one detail I can add to this idea is that it reduces the stress levels at work, and not just work. It reduces the stress levels at work, when you're outside and in your day-to-day life. At least for me, when I get out of bed and get in some exercise before heading out to work, I find that my day is much more productive and I'm a lot calmer throughout the day. The second benefit I can think about, the second mental benefit that can be derived from a daily exercise is that it helps with depression. And exercise has been known to reduce the symptoms of depression. And the third idea that we discussed as relating to the importance of daily exercise is that it improves the quality of life. One detail that I can add to this point is that it increases the ability to enjoy more activities. And these can be activities with others or on your own, or just be able to achieve something that you haven't been able to achieve in the past. Right? For example, touching your toes, or just getting on a bike and going on a bike ride, or even being able to walk, say maybe 10 miles, something that you weren't able to achieve before. And the quality of life can also be improved through daily exercise. And one point in this, one example to this point is that you're able to keep up with your kids, with your grandkids, and spend quality time with them. Instead of just watching them do things, you can actually enjoy your activities with them. Now, as we work on this organizer, you can always feel free to jump back and add more points as and when they come to your mind. So, for example, I just thought about another mental benefit of daily exercise, and that is that it also increases self-esteem in the way that when I think about it and when I've exercised, I feel really good about myself. I really feel great about the way I appear and I'm more confident in how I present myself and how I carry myself throughout the day. So one of the importances or the benefits of daily exercise is that it allows you to feel very good and confident about yourself. So in this manner, we can continue to add ideas and build paragraphs. So let's say you had another fourth main idea. You could create another arrow coming down from the main topic, and you could have another green box that talks about your fourth idea, which in turn would be the fourth paragraph. And then you could add at least a couple more details to the fourth paragraph, which would be your little blue boxes. Now, when you go on and we compose our essay, we'll see how we can take all this information and convert them into paragraphs, and also add an introduction and a conclusion at the end to wrap up all your ideas. Until then, happy brainstorming.